Good morning students. In our last video we were discussing the process of photosynthesis and we came to know that the green plants prepare their own food through the process of photosynthesis. Okay, but where does this process takes place in the plant's body? This question may have come to your mind, na? Where does this process takes place in the plant body? What are the raw materials required for this process? And what is synthesized during this process? So mostly in leaves and in some cases in stems which are green, photosynthesis occurs. Okay. Why this occurs there? Because leaf contains a green colored material, or see here, this is the rough sketch of the leaf cell showing the chloroplasts. Okay, so you can see the green color pigments, chlorophyll is present. So because this chlorophyll is present inside the cells of the leaf, what happens? Or inside the certain structures called chloroplast, chlorophyll is present, and here what happens? Because of this chloroplast, it is able to trap the solar energy, and as a result photosynthesis occurs. So see, this is the structure of a leaf. So the leaf has two very important structures, okay, chloroplast and stomata. So this is the flat part of the leaf which captures the maximum sunlight, okay, and it also has chlorophyll which is in the chloroplast. Okay, see here the internal structure of a leaf you can clearly see. Here is the upper skin, okay, then here are the cells which carry out the photosynthesis. You can see here is the stomatal opening from which the carbon dioxide gets in the leaf and oxygen goes out. Okay, see here, you can see this is the leaf pore or the tiny openings called stomata. Okay, so this is the leaf vein. You can see these veins. So this is the leaf vein, and here you can see the tubes which transports the water and food in and out of the leaf. This is the lower skin of the leaf. So this is the detailed or internal structure of a leaf. You can see here clearly. Okay, so without chlorophyll, photosynthesis won't take place because there will be nothing to trap the solar energy or energy from the sunlight. Okay, see what are the raw materials needed for the photosynthesis. So 4 raw materials are needed: carbon dioxide, which is absorbed from the atmosphere and through the stomata of the present in the leaf surface, it goes inside the leaf. Okay, then water, which is absorbed from the soil through the root system, then light, okay, which the plants gets from the sun, and chlorophyll, which is present in the chloroplast of the leaf. Okay, so carbon dioxide, the plants get carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. So as you know, the air contains about 0.03 to 0.404% of carbon dioxide, and plants take this carbon dioxide through stomata, okay, on the leaves. In case of aquatic plants, they use the dissolved carbon dioxide, okay, which is in the water. Then from the root system, so if you see here, this is the diagram of the root system of a plant. So root system, what is the function? It absorbs water from the soil, and see, you can see from the root here absorption takes place, and it moves to the stems and leaf through the xylem vessels. So what happens? This water Okay, less than 1% of this water is used in the photosynthesis. Okay. See, the minerals in dissolved form, which are also absorbed along with water from the soil by the roots of the plants, are also conducted to the leaves and other plants of the plants through xylem. Okay, so if you see here, again you can see the water from the soil okay, is absorbed and it moves to the leaves through xylem vessels. Now see the light. Sun is the major source of light energy. Okay, so sunlight is trapped by the chlorophyll present in the chloroplast or in the leaf. Next is chlorophyll. So it is a pigment, green color pigment. Okay, so present in the chloroplast, okay, which is a plant organelle or plastid. Okay, so that is green in color. So it is present in the plant leaves. So leaves are also called as the photosynthetic organ. So this chlorophyll absorbs the energy from the sun. Okay, so there are special features of the leaf uh, for photosynthesis, if you can see. So you know, to support photosynthesis the leaves are usually flat. Okay, let me show you some with the showing you some real leaves. You will be able to understand. Okay, this is the diagram of the structure of the chloroplast. So chlorophyll is very necessary for the photosynthesis. Okay, so most chloroplasts are concentrated in the upper layer of the leaf. So there may be thousands of present in the leaf. Okay, so they absorb solar energy. If you see, the chloroplast are double membrane organ and they have a diameter of 4 to 6 μm. Okay, so the inner membrane of a chloroplast is folded into a disc-shaped sac called thylakoid. Okay, and they have a disc-shaped sac called thylakoid. Thylakoids contain chlorophyll and other pigments that are arranged in stacks called grana. Okay, and in plural form they are called grana. Grana are connected to each other and lie in a gel-like structure called stoma. Okay, so this is the structure. Here if you will see the leaves are mostly, you can see they are flat, and see how they are arranged. Okay, so they are arranged in a way that all are facing upside, and what happens in the upside, they will be able to capture the maximum of the sunlight. Okay, so this special arrangement helps them to absorb most of the sunlight which is available during the daytime. If you will see closely, there is the arrangement so that none of the leaves cuts the light, or they are arranged in such a way that they do not cut the light of one another. If you will see closely, the leaves have plenty of veins. Okay, see, they have plenty of veins containing vascular tissues like xylem to carry out the absorbed water. Okay, then if we'll turn this leaf, you can see in the back side. So the back side of the leaf have plenty of stomata in the lower surface, so that the carbon dioxide easily diffuses in the leaves. See here, this is the microscopic view of a leaf. You can see there are the bean shaped cells of the stomata. Okay, and you can see the guard cells and the small openings. Okay, so this is the stomata present in the leaf. Another one, if you can see, this is the detailed structure of stomata. So these are the epidermal cells. Okay, these are the subsidiary cells, then these are the guard cells, and you can see the stomatal pore, and there are the chloroplasts. Now let's see the structure of stomata once. So this stomata, you can see this is the function of the stomata. So carbon dioxide enters into the leaf from these tiny openings. Okay, so singularly this stomata is termed as stoma, and it is present in the lower surface of the leaf. If you will see closely, its stoma is a pore, okay, opening bordered by these bean shaped cells called guard cells. See, the gaseous exchange takes place through this stomata. So carbon dioxide goes in the leaf, and water and oxygen, water vapor and oxygen, they move out. So this gaseous exchange takes place through stomata. Okay, so water vapor moves out during the transpiration process. Okay, and oxygen is released during the process of photosynthesis into the air. Okay, so see here, this is present in the downside of the leaf or underside of the leaf mostly. Okay, so when we make a diagram, so this is the stomata when it is open, and this is stomata when it is closed. So see, the inner walls of the guard cells are thicker than the outer walls, and when the guard cells are full of water, then what happens? They swell and bulge outwards, and stomata open. So see, they have swelled and bulging out in the open. So what happens? Stomata opening opens, and this happens during the daytime. In the night, what happens? The guard cells lose water, so they become less turgid and stomata close. Okay. So in our next video, we'll see the process of photosynthesis and the factors affecting photosynthesis and significance of the photosynthesis and what happens to the end products of the photosynthesis. So I hope you have understood the topic. Now some questions I'll give you for classwork. Okay. So there are some classwork questions. So first is the fill in the blanks. The gas is produced during photosynthesis is transported from leaves to other parts of the plant. Then the inner walls of the guard cells are dashed than the outer walls. And third number, dash absorbs light. The second question, you will explain photosynthesis. You will represent photosynthesis using the word equation. And what happens to guards when they are full of water? So the question is, what happens when the guard cells are full of water? So